All right, welcome everybody. I'm so excited to have Dr. Dalian Caraballo here today with me, and we're going to be chatting with her. She is one of our top 20 Women in White Coats heroes. And welcome on this interview, Dr. Caraballo.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for the nomination.
Yeah, congratulations on your nomination. Actually, you were nominated by a lot of people who were so excited and so grateful to you for a lot of the relief work that you did in Puerto Rico with Hurricane Maria. And that was the thing that multiple different people came to our site and nominated you for your work there.
Oh,
So congratulations.
thank you.
So I'm going to go ahead and read your bio so people can learn a little bit more about you and your background and all the great work that you're doing. So Dr. Dalian Caraballo is a board-certified family physician based in Miami, Florida, at Your Family MD. That's where she works. She was born and raised in Puerto Rico. She earned her medical degree at Ibero-American University School of Medicine in the Dominican Republic, and completed her family medicine specialty at St. Elizabeth Hospital in Ohio, where she served as chief resident. After residency, Dr. Caraballo worked in the field of urgent care and occupational medicine before moving to Florida. She served as the Immigration Custom Enforcement staff physician at the Crome Detention Center in Miami from 2013 until July 2018, where she took care of immigrant detainees, managed the medical housing unit, and supervised mid-level providers. In 2017, Dr. Caraballo opened my direct primary care practice with the goal to provide healthcare to her patients. Little did she know that this new move would open up a door and allow her to start a group called Doctoras Boricuas and provide emergency medical relief after Hurricane Maria. So, Dr. Caraballo, can you tell us a little bit more about Doctoras Boricuas and the work that you did in Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria?
Yes, absolutely. Doctoras Boricuas, we founded the day before the hurricane, actually. And it
Wow.
was meant, yes, it is a life-changing, Hurricane Maria was a life-changing event for us. And we founded the day before the hurricane. The purpose was to keep communication between all of us, right? To, help look for ways of how we can help Puerto Rico after Maria, has come. But most of us really didn't have any experience on hurricane relief or disaster relief. We just wanted to help. And then I can tell you, we came from a physician monster from PNG, actually. And
Okay.
yes, and I was thinking about the idea. It's like, I think there's a lot of Puerto Rican doctors in PNG. We should do a PNG Boricua. That's how we came up. But then we created as a PNG Boricua, and then I remember driving to work after I opened the group, and my phone was ding, 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 going crazy. I'm like, what is this? Is everybody? Oh, I wanted to be added to the group. I'm like, I didn't know we were that many.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was like 2 or 3 days after we had to actually open a group, Doctoras Boricuas, where we will allow also doctors, male doctors, to go into the group because everybody wanted to help. Everybody wanted to put the little grain of sand.
Mm-hmm. And so what were some of the things, and just so you guys listeners know, is that PMG is Physician Mommy Group. It's a really large Facebook group, and for physician moms, basically online on Facebook. And from there have been a lot of spin out groups, kind of subsections of the group. So that's what Dr. Caraballo is talking about, that she started a new group. So it's all physicians of Puerto Rican descent. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so what was some of the relief work that you did? Because in reading your nomination, people said that you had gone directly yourself to Puerto Rico to deliver some supplies and helped care for patients there. Is that correct? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's interesting because also Dr. Ashley Saucier,
Mm-hmm.
She's also nominated. She was the one that kind of like first introduced me into what is a hurricane relief with Hurricane Irma. So I remember calling Ashley and calling Stacey Benson, Dr. Stacey Benson, and telling them, I want to do something for Puerto Rico, right? I don't know how, but I want to do something for Puerto Rico, same that we did in for Irma here in Florida, that we worked together. Stacey Benson and Ashley Saucier and me, we worked together. I want to do the same. So I opened the group and I told them the day of the hurricane. I remember I was with my dad on a cardiologist appointment, and I told my dad, I'm going to open a GoFundMe. And then he said, go ahead. It's like, well, we need money for donations to be able to help, because there's so much need. We already have contact with some doctors in Puerto Rico that they didn't lost internet. So we already had contact with them. And then we have established, once this is gone, if you access everything that you need, let us know, and we'll try to find, medications, any supplies that you need. Give us the list directly, and we'll get it. We'll get it for you, and we'll find a way how to get it there. Pero I didn't even imagine that it was gonna come from. I think we collected close to $97,000.
Wow!
To donate to Puerto Rico, and then from then on, we kept communication with everybody. The few doctors in Puerto Rico, they will send us the link of the things that they actually needed. Pilots will call. Hey, doctor, I heard you, working with it. I'm going to go pick up some patients and people, get them out of the island. Do you want to use my plane to get your donations in? And it was amazing. They will find my phone and they will call me and they say, here, use my plane, send your donations. And our donations will get there to the place that was needed, directly to the doctor. And that was amazing, because that was one of our concerns, that donations were getting to Puerto Rico, but they were not getting to the people in need.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. So then so basically it's just such an amazing story, because, you first of all just start this group, and then the next day the hurricane hits, and then you guys all decided to do something about it and collect donations. And then it's like everything kind of just fell into place in the right ways, it seems.
Absolutely.
Like, and the universe, I guess, had its way of making things work for you. And you were able to go in and deliver the supplies yourself.
I did. Actually, I didn't know anything about my mom for 5 weeks. And then on one of those occasions, one of the pilots said, listen, do you want to go and deliver? I was like, of course I want to go and deliver stuff. And they actually flew me to Ponce with the donations, and we were able to go and help. Okay. And it was a tremendous experience.
Mm-hmm. And so your mom lives there. You were able to see her?
Yes, I was able to see her.
Okay. And so what were some of the things you took away from that experience?
The first thing I could tell you is, like, we just need, the desire to help. Something so simple, the desire to help. Because it would never cross my mind that it was going to be that way, that big. We just wanted to help. We didn't know how to, but when we have that desire and we just kind of like follow what your heart is telling you, I think everything comes into place. And then the other thing is, it's amazing when people get together, how much they can accomplish, right? And then the third thing would be, I have been blessed to meet so many, many wonderful women doctors and everything, but it's amazing. Today, I finally met one of the doctors that we worked together that actually helped my mom when we were in Puerto Rico, and I met her today in person.
Oh, wow. That's wonderful. So, and then are there any other things that you wanted to share with us? I mean, I think you've really touched on a lot of great things, just having that desire to help and bringing together a community of people and how that can make such a big impact. I'd love to hear, is there anything else you'd like to share about with, your experience doing the hurricane relief and what that meant to you? What was it like to take care of patients there?
Yes. I can tell you that at the beginning, it was completely, I'll say, life changing, because helping from afar, and when you actually get there and see everything that happened, the disaster, the need of the patient, um, it was completely different, and a completely different experience. So I'll say, we as doctors, we need to put our grain of sand in whatever we can, even if we don't feel like, oh, well, we're not prepared for it. If you have it in your heart, follow it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's such a great message. I really appreciate that. So, yeah, are there any other words that you have? Any other words of advice that you have? You're nominated as a hero, and people can go to our website, womeninwhitecoats.com/heroes, to vote for the hero of the year. But hearing from you, I mean, you definitely are a hero, Dr. Caraballo, and you've helped so many people with the hurricane relief. Are there any other words of advice that you have for up and coming women in white coats that you would like to leave with them today?
Actually, I have been thinking this last week. I have been thinking on women that wants to study, medicine, that wants to go into medicine. I have, I don't know if this will be, a good advice, but um, I have had like two students of high school that were like actually discouraged into going into medicine. And I was telling them, I was like, don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't. Medicine is wonderful. I will, if I go back again, I will do it again. So go ahead. Don't let anybody discourage you and tell you that because you're a woman, you can't do it.
Yes, absolutely. That is such great advice for the up and coming young women who are trying to, thinking about a career in medicine or the healthcare fields. And thank you so much, Dr. Caraballo. This is such a great opportunity to talk with you. And, everyone, please head on over to our website, vote for the person that you think should be the hero of the year. Also, you can support the event by purchasing a t-shirt for the event by going to that same website, or hear more about the conference that we're putting on. It's April 4th through 6th this year, just outside of Atlanta at Chateau Alon, and it's going to be gorgeous. We're going to be talking about a lot of issues that are really relevant to women in white coats, the different career obstacles that we may encounter, what it's like to be a mom in medicine, what burnout, so many things that we're going to be talking about. It's also a wellness retreat. So head on over to womeninwhitecoats.com/events to hear more about the conference and to get registered. There are still spaces available, although it's filling up quickly, and so is our room block. So make sure you head on over there quickly. So thank you so much, Dr. Caraballo. It's fantastic talking with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, for this opportunity.
All right, we look forward to seeing you at the awards dinner.
You as well.